You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 96 for December 2016. What's left of Pieter Dragonforge?
A moment since we paused mid-encounter last time to kind of gather your thoughts, and
I think gelatinous cubes suck.
And if you need to, I don't know if there's anything tactically you need to do. Too bad, it's the cube's turn. So the cube.
It should be noted that the first thing the cube will do is take 5 damage from my bleeding wound to the corner that I gave it in the previous.
That is amazing
attack.
that you remembered that, because
It was a bear trap of some sort.
Yes, my hunter's bear trap. Save ends, but 5 ongoing damage.
Bear traps work on cubes, who knew?
And it's slowed for the same.
Yes, it was so speedy before.
Although, so far it hasn't moved, and it sucked 2 people into its innards and almost killed them, so...
Jason, you
not
got
sure
the link
slowed
there?
makes a lot of difference.
But we managed to drag Peter out. So
is that's our live link?
That is good.
All right.
Fless is still floating around in there, though, right?
Yeah.
Flessa is in there. Flessa, do you want to remind
You're going to have to remind me who Flessa is.
hit
I
points
don't
you have?
recall which person is playing Flessa again.
There's no way to know. Some things are unknowable.
I think I'm doing okay at this point because I guess I was healed, unless I didn't keep track, but I think I kept good track.
You were healed.
You were healed. Yeah, so I'm actually at 29 hit points, so I can be in here for 2 more, and I still have my temporary.
If you
the 5 temporary.
And as I recall, you are also a small human rogue who likes shiny things and jumping around.
There may be shiny things inside the gelatinous cube.
Yeah, it's possible.
She might be really
My
happy
point is
there.
actually still at the top.
hey,
I'm trying to swim to the top of the cube because I dropped that shining,
Yeah.
glowing coin on
It's
top
still
of it, and
floating
it
on the
came
top.
up, so
Tony, you want me to do
just trying to get there.
the intro?
That's why I'm inside. I let it bring me in.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
Maybe if it
Should
spews
we
you to
see
the top,
anything
you'll
on
get
the
it.
Yeah.
screen yet?
All right, here we go. Welcome back to Total Party Kill. When we last
Recording.
left our adventurers in Dragonforge and Associates, several of them had gotten sucked inside a gelatinous cube that was proceeding to kill everybody, and that's what's still happening. Now, here's your dungeon master, Mr. Tony Sindelar.
Well, I don't have a plan if you all die, just so you know.
Okay, this could be the last episode.
You should have thought of that
for
before you
heaven?
killed us all.
Like, I don't have another plan for what I'm gonna do with my evening. So, don't die, because I'm gonna have to read a book or something. That's just,
No.
How terrible.
I do. I'm prepared. Not in terms of having backup characters or a backup adventure, but I've got the player's handbook handy, and I've
Just
got.
emotionally.
So what, if we all die, you're going to
bookmarked.
read passages to it?
No, I just.
Like a
I've got
birthday tape? That's great.
Here's what you should have done. I quote to you from page 37, paragraph 15.
Oh, I was picturing more of a eulogy. Melik was a wizard. It says here that wizards.
Melik was a
page
wizard? Tell me more
295.
about Melik.
Death and dying.
Well, he's a tiefling.
Master of
So-
Orbs, I hear.
I've heard that too.
You're all doing a great job stalling for time, because we're mid-encounter, and I believe that it's not, in fact, any of yours turn. It's my turn, and by my, I mean gelatinous cube turn. So, let's
Your
just review
turn
the
to take
situation.
5 ongoing
Um,
damage.
5 ongoing damage. Fine.
Take it.
Take it.
Take it and like it.
All right,
Oh,
the cube takes
yeah.
5 ongoing damage from your bear trap, was it?
That's my hunter's bear trap,
Hunter's bear trap.
which
All
you may
right,
attempt to
the-
save for at the end of the turn.
So, the cube surveys the battlefield. Flessa is
Does it?
nestled inside.
What does that look like exactly?
It quivers
you know,
slightly.
It jiggles.
Watch it jiggle, see it wiggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool
a little
and
Jam
freeze.
doesn't shake like
It
that.
has
Gelatinous
tremor
brand,
sense.
gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous brand cube.
Let's see. Who does it want to hit and or eat?
Nobody.
Oh, I gotta get
No one.
20.
Nobody.
You know who has not been inside the gelatinous cube?
Everybody who hasn't been inside the gelatinous cube has to take a shot.
No.
Social.
Gelatinous shot.
A Jello shot?
Yeah, Jello shots.
Mhm.
All right. The gelatinous cube is going to attempt to engulf Acrid. The gelatinous cube rolls, this is not a natural 20, but a modified 20 versus reflex. And I believe Acrid is a rather large, lumbering dragonborn warrior. So I'm not going to say I definitely hit, but I'm confident that I have bad news for you.
I think that you have bad news for me.
Yeah. So what is that? Does that mean you got hit?
That means I got hit.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
I got hit.
All right. Let me see if I remember how to roll damage.
It's funny how what used to be good news for Tony is bad news for him now that he has to think
No.
of something else to do with his evening.
All right. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is that the cube. Oh, you know what? Sorry, that's the wrong roll. That was a slam roll. I need to roll a engulf roll, which is much more. So,
Oh no.
You don't really need to apologize for that.
One more.
So 22 damage, and you are pulled into the cube, Acrid.
What kind of damage is it?
I was just
Would be
checking, 'cause
acid damage, wouldn't it?
I believe it is acid damage, which I believe you're resisting. You're not gonna resist 22 acid damage, but you're gonna resist some of that, right?
I am all acid. Just letting it know.
In fact, she's been healed.
I think
He's been
I
healed.
gained 22 temporary hit points in here.
That's
I'm gonna
I
come
don't
out
think that's
stronger and tougher.
And you get a pony made of acid. You
I
can't
already have
spell
one.
My
acrid
cube
without...
mount. My cube
What?
mount.
Acrid is literally 80% acid if you're counting
It's
the
true.
letters.
It's
I
true.
have some science questions. So,
And
Acrid, I
20%
assume that
R.
you are still conscious inside
I'm going to
the
make a
cube?
note for
how much
unappreciated joke of
damage
the
do I
year.
take from it?
You take 22, or sorry, do you know how resistant you are to damage? To acid?
I was completely resistant in
You would not
last
be-
handbook to acid, but I don't know how resistant I am now, to be honest.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what? You may not be resistant to acid damage. You may just do acid damage.
That's
Oh no.
That doesn't seem right.
biologically
Well-
weird.
When you told us that this cube did acid damage, you said that it was resistant for that very reason.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
I say a lot of things.
Yeah, you do.
I'll take your word for that.
I don't actually see anything on your character sheet that says you're resistant to acid damage. You deal acid damage with your breath. Yeah, I think you take 22
But I don't
damage.
take any damage if I hit myself with my acid damage.
I think
Just
we're
saying.
learning that probably you shouldn't do that.
Be more careful with your vomit.
Stop breathing on yourself.
Yeah, I guess I think we may have been generous before in terms of thinking that you were resistant to acid just because you deal acid. I'm looking at your character sheet. I think, yeah. Welcome to the gelatinous cube. 22 damage.
Yeah.
Are you still conscious?
Howdy, neighbor.
I'm still conscious, yeah.
Are you bloodied?
I am bloodied. I'm bloodied.
This pleases the cube.
Acrid's blood itself also acidic.
14 hit points left. Can I try to rip myself out of the cube?
You can
you-
on your turn, but it's not your turn. It is. Now, I've got you guys.
Hey, according to the 5th edition rules, Dragonborns have resistance to the damage type associated with your draconic ancestry, which I assume...
Did you say
Yeah, but this
fifth
is fourth
or
edition.
Oh, it's 4th!
Yeah, according to
Rat
4th
farts.
edition, there's no acid resistance.
Oh,
checked.
4th
See
edition,
how
you
retro
blow.
everything is? All the...
It is, yeah.
Okay,
How many,
The
let's
wood
start
paneling
counting how
on
many
these
squares
dungeon
away we
walls.
are.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Total Party Kill, a podcast comparing editions of a game.
I would love that podcast.
Oh, God.
Actually, slightly less wonky than the usual stuff that we get up to on this show.
All right. So, it technically is Peter's turn, but if since there's just one bad guy, theoretically you could go in whatever order was optimal for you if you wanted to flip around in order. But otherwise, I'm just going to suggest that Peter goes.
Okay, I'm going
But
to
I'm
go.
not really on your side, so work that out amongst yourselves.
20 versus AC.
Oh, you know what? I also forgot to try and save against that bear trap.
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that, I
don't-
saved. The cube saved against bear trap.
What?
The
Aw.
cube's
All right.
AC is higher than 20. Are you sure you only got 20?
Let me see if I'm sure about that.
Let me check again.
Might we not have some kind of +1 bonus that none of us are remembering?
I don't know.
Then we certainly do.
No, that's all I can do. I don't have anything sort of magical to add on. that increases my things.
Do you have like a heroic effort?
I think you used
let's say
it already in this encounter. No?
That's possible I have. Let's say I did. I was going to say let's say I didn't. I'm feeling extra heroic.
If only there was some way to track how you whether you use your power.
I was just
I
editing that bit today. I think I remember that.
And it was in a separate
really
pile
be
of my
recording.
cards, so I think so.
All right.
So I think I miss.
All right. You somehow miss the broadside of a gelatinous cube.
I am going to now I'm just going to leave it at that right now. I missed the cube.
Okay.
Also, Tony, by the way, the cube is no longer slowed as well as the ongoing damage.
He's probably not going to go anywhere, right?
Probably not.
I mean, I'm guessing it's pretty slow to start with.
Yeah, it is.
knows,
It is very slow to start. But maybe he was planning making his vacation plans. He was like, I'm going to leave this little hole and go on a grand adventure. But then he got slowed, and he was like, nope, I'll just stay here. But now plans back on. There's a deep, rich internal narrative to this cube that if only he had a voice, he would share with you.
I can hear it. I'm inside.
Yep. Speaking of inside, Flessa, it's your turn. You get to start your turn by taking 10 acid damage and reminding you that you're dazed.
Before Flessa does anything, before
this
Flessa
dazed
goes,
thing.
I have a proposal. I have this cool ring.
Yes,
that can
I thought you'd never ask.
teleport people anywhere we've been in Undermountain. If I went before Flessa, I could perhaps get this ring to Flessa if Flessa is very damaged, and then Flessa could teleport the heck out of that cube and this room entirely.
I'm going to say that's certainly a plan. It's imaginative. I don't know if it's easier to get a ring and put it on the finger of somebody inside a gelatinous cube versus just pull them out.
Oh, it just
of
slides right on.
cube.
It's totally lubricated.
Spoken like someone who doesn't have a magical hand that can do whatever I want.
Oh, that's true.
Aha.
Well,
Well, either
I've never
way,
met
I'm
Tony.
going
He
to
might-
take 10 points of damage.
you are. So, I guess you know it's quick in the heat of battle, so you probably don't have a lot of time to have a committee meeting about whether Melik is going to do his plan.
You want this ring?
Sure.
All right, then I guess I'm going before Flessa.
Sure.
Actually,
Nope.
know what? You give it to Acrid because she's probably worse off than I am at this point.
The other
And I
thing
can
is,
get out of the cube. I'm pretty
You could
confident.
attempt to get out. Well, except you're dazed. So if you don't attempt to get out, you're going to be in there another.
Can she save against being dazed?
Nope. It's a property of being in the cube.
Okay.
No, I will
discombobulating.
just try to get out of the cube myself.
Okay.
So
That is a
but say
great,
that, but,
like,
you know,
ripcord plan to have.
Yeah.
Maybe
the
for
key is
Akron.
don't make sure that there's at least one person outside the cube ready to do that power, and not So
All right.
So Flessa, you're gonna try and get out with an escape check.
yeah, is that acrobatics? I believe you said could
You
be
can
used?
do acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you're want to / probably whichever one you're better at. So you're deeply committed to the
definitely be
theatrics of your
acrobatics.
character. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Here goes nothing, guys. 26.
All right, you somersault out of the cube, and you just shake
Whee!
all that,
Flessa.
shake all the acid jelly off of you. You're out
I
of
shake
cube.
like a little dog.
Yeah.
Aw.
So I
Yeah. So you're
sorry
out.
for splattering acid.
I'm
And that's
gonna
the only
say
thing I
It's
can
so
do
adorable.
because,
Ow! Ow!
Do I immediately become undazed once I
think
am
so.
outside of the cube?
That is
Oh,
my
that's
my
exciting.
reading of the rules.
Okay. Now, what kind of an action was it to remove myself? Was that,
That was
a
a
standard
move.
action?
Move action.
All right.
So you've got a
Okay.
standard and a minor.
Beauty. Turn around and hit that
then,
thing.
oh, in that case, actually, I think I want to come out on this side.
Okay. You're flanking.
Yep. Look at that. So I have used pretty much all the really exciting stuff. So I'm going to sly flourish from right over here.
All right.
All right. Ugh, that is only a 16.
16
is
versus
not-
AC will not.
This
hit.
is a
Yep.
wiggly cube.
Even with heroic effort, I think we determined that its armor class was higher than 20.
Yeah.
So,
You're pretty confident about that.
yep. Gosh darn it all to heck.
Now, I did tell you that the cube has been
All right.
bloodied for a while, right?
And I
Yeah.
think I already used an
You did
action.
not.
point in this fight, so... Dang. All right,
I think that's accurate.
I'm done. I'm done.
All right.
Cubes suck.
Alestrin.
Let's do gelatinous, like, cylinders
Trapezoids.
next time. Mm-hmm.
Is it too late to try to talk the cube out of it?
I could try
think you can-
diplomacy.
Yeah, you can always curry favor with the cube.
Curry favor with the cube.
Grab one of your friends and throw them into the cube. Show whose
Yeah.
side you're on.
That's
Curried
called gleaming
cube.
the
That
cube.
sounds delicious.
It's not.
Wow. Let's just slide right on past that. I'm going to take some shots at this
Gleaming the
dude.
cube reference last time.
And I think I'll take 2. I believe he's still my quarry from previously. So let's see what happens if I shoot a couple arrows at another corner.
Hey, you can do that because your name is Alestrin and you're an Elven Ranger.
Well, that first one, I am, in fact, an Elven Ranger. 16 versus AC does not hit, so the second shot is a 20 versus AC, which, as we learned, also doesn't hit, so I'm useless.
Oh my god.
And you're all out of magic hit it harder abilities.
Yeah, I kind of used them up last time.
I don't like how the DM is like, are you sure you can't find a way to hit the cube? Really?
I know, he's really desperate to get us out of this alive. Let's all die.
All right. You're happy where you are. You're not going to move around at all.
No, I'm great. I'm hiding in the corner by this comfortable statue that we already checked out.
Okay. The statue. Statues.
Something happens.
All right. So Kay is next, but I think Ren should be here in a moment, so I think we should Charlie just defer and
Yeah.
keep Kay. Well, Kay will go before the cube, but probably after some of you. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
K before cube, except after C, right?
All right. So Acrid, I believe you are next. So you're going to take 10 damage at the start of your turn.
Mm.
I don't look good.
And you haven't been inside a cube before. It's not great. It's acid is sizzling on your scales, and you are dazed, which means you get a single action that could be an escape action, which is a type of move action, or it could be something very imaginative. But I would probably recommend trying to get out of the cube.
I think I'm going to try to get out.
So
Just
you
my
can
thought
do
on that.
whether acrobatics or athletics. I feel like
I will
probably
do athletics.
yeah. So just
The
brute
only
force
thing
your
better
way
I
out of
have
that
is
cube.
history, and I don't think history is going to help me much.
No, that's right. A list
Well,
of
you
people
might-
who've died.
I'm
in a
dazed,
cube.
though, so I
You
might
might be
think that
history
history...
Unless you've read the history books on how to get out of a cube, which
I have not. I have not.
Oh.
Okay, I'm trying to
there's a rich cube exodus
shimmy
history
out of
that-
the cube.
All right. Wow. You guys are
That's a hell of a
having
shimmy.
much better job getting out of that cube than that Peter guy.
Whew.
So you just you push your way out of the cube. You can be anywhere adjacent to the cube that you want, or adjacent to the square that you're in. And we'll say that you're on daze. So if you want to, hit the cube or do some other kind of power, go for it.
Flanking.
Okay, I will try to attack. Last time that I attacked the cube, I don't think that much happened.
Eh.
But
I
You could
don't
also-
think you
you-
can get out on that side because you weren't.
Yeah,
You
you're
weren't
probably
on that
you
side
could
of the
be.
cube.
I forget
Where I was
how to make
before.
things light up on this map, but you be there or next to it. Or,
Plus,
or
this
across
way
from it.
you're now flanking.
Be there
That's
or
true.
be in another square.
If you show up right here next to Melik, you could also be flanking for me, if I recall correctly.
That's true. You might want
okay,
to do
That's
that.
true.
Let's do that.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Okay, I am
Flanking the
going to
cube.
roll to try to hit the cube.
It's the thing that's here.
That's something to do.
15, so
Wow.
I missed the cube.
This is amazing.
Man.
Good. It's if you're gonna get all murdered by something, what could be more iconic than a gelatinous cube? Look
It's
at it that
true.
way.
It's true.
I mean, a dragon, I guess.
Out
would
of
be
all
the
the
answer.
ways
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. Melik, how are things over there with you and your orb?
Pretty good, actually. I will raise my orb aloft and send a magic missile deep into the heart of the cube. Pew pew.
Pew pew. All right. How much does that do?
You can't
That's
miss
8
that
damage.
one. Ha
Uh,
Boing.
And it I'm going to say that it looks really cool because once it gets inside the cube, it all gets all prismy, and for just a moment, there's rainbows everywhere in the room.
way to bring out the
Shiny.
magical natural beauty that is the cube. What number am I writing down?
8. I did 8.
Got it.
As a ranger, I should note that there are a variety of mushrooms and other fungi that could produce this effect without causing 20 damage to you. But, do you.
All right. Melik, you're all set?
I'm going to take a graceful step backwards.
No one notices.
Yeah. I'm still in
I
the
saw
room.
it. It was
still
gorgeous.
It was graceful. His cape fluttered. Amazing.
It looks like I'm just bowing dramatically, but when I stand back up, I'm 5 feet farther away.
Yeah. All right. Rizwin.
All right, so I am going to try and smack the cube since nobody's in the cube.
It's
So
true.
Assault Lindor's hammer. All right, 23. Do I hit?
That will hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Sweet. And let's see. Uh, 15 damage.
Wow. This is not good for the cube.
Excellent. And you know what? I'm feeling exciting. Actually, well, I'm gonna cast Favor of the Gods as my minor action on who wants a reroll with +2. Oh wait, no, this is just a reroll, not with +2. I'm going to give Peter. I'm casting Favor of the Gods on you, so if you miss with an attack roll, then you can reroll that.
And that's probably going to
Yes.
happen. So
I
Note that
would
down.
like to point out that you might want to give that to Flessa because I do sneak
Okay.
attack damage since I'm flanking. Like if I
Good
would have hit
point.
with my last one, I would have done 21 damage because I have 2d8 that I get to
that's
roll.
true.
Okay,
That-
never mind, Peter.
Although
you
my
don't get
next
it. Flessa
my
gets
next
it.
thing is going to be lots of damage too, but it's fine.
Ooh, if
Peter's already
got
favored by Bahamut, so.
because I'm out of fancy attacks.
Well, I've got
So,
a fancy
Peter's
encounter
still got
power
some
left to
fancy?
go.
Okay,
Ooh, then maybe give it to Peter.
then Peter, you do get it.
Okay, I feel
Excellent.
that Bahamut is with me, and I have his favor even more than usual.
Excellent. So I'm kind of debating whether or not I should spend this last action point that I have just to try and hit it again because I'm completely out of healing words. You know what? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I might as well. Like, you know what you don't want to do is get eaten by a gelatinous cube and have action points that you left on the table.
That's
You
true. So I no longer have any action points. Hitting it again. I rolled 13. I do not hit it.
Well, some of my advice is better than others.
You know.
So.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, we got to leave it all out there. Just because
Sure.
nobody's currently engulfed doesn't mean somebody won't be sucked in next
It's
turn.
true.
So.
That's true.
All right.
Okay.
Kay, you are at the bottom of the order. The gelatinous cube stands large in the center of the room. Currently, no one is engulfed, but everybody looks pretty worse for wear, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
I'm feeling great.
So, remind me, gelatinous cubes don't like certain types of damage.
Thanks. Thank you.
They no, they don't really care. They
We're
don't
number
care.
one. That's
They particularly don't
Go
care
team.
about acid. They also are. I think we've established immune to like hypnotism, and they can't be blinded because they don't have eyes. But they don't care about.
Seeing.
Yeah, they don't care about fire or radiant. In terms of it has no negative or positive effects on them.
Okay.
They're pretty.
Grand.
They're just a cube. Cube life.
Just a cube going about its cube business.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna hit it or try and hit it with a jolt of lightning,
Mm-hmm.
which is versus fortitude plus
Roll high.
that's 9. Yeah, here's going. Unrecognized command. Let's try that again.
Wow.
Computers bringing the world
so
of Dungeons and
high.
Dragons.
How is it 21 versus fortitude?
That will actually miss unless it's technically a higher number.
I don't know why it would be a higher number.
it
unless
is
a
technically a
bottom
higher
number.
number
We
because I
rounded
say
up.
so. That's
so
right.
30.
You jolt the cube with lightning, but it does not seem to. The room smells awful, but the cube looks unfazed.
Rats. Sorry, guys.
All right, it's time for the most exciting part of the turn, the cube's turn. Let's see. Does the cube want to slam somebody, or does the cube want to engulf somebody? Engulfing is way better. Peter, Dragonforge,
But I didn't even hit
No.
it. Come on.
you don't look like you're in such great shape. So let's see if you are inside a cube.
Did you resanction that thing, or was that an encounter power?
I haven't. I didn't sanction
yeah.
it.
All right, 22 versus reflex.
Oh, that'll get me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
All right, 23 damage,
Oh, boy.
and you're inside a cube.
I'm down.
Oh,
You are
boy.
unconscious inside a cube. Let me just like some, this is just, it's in these times, it's important to just be as kind of bureaucratic as possible.
Tony, as he passes out, Peter makes a quick prayer to Bahamut to come and save our adventurers, and then he passes out.
How negative is your health?
How negative? How deep is my love, and how negative is my health?
How deep is your love?
That hit took me to -9.
Okay.
And that means
So
that
you're
I
still-
can survive a 10-point.
That was the question.
Yeah, I will just survive getting 10
Yeah,
points
you'll be
of
at
damage.
-19.
Yes.
So,
Right. Yes, and my bloody number is 20. So that I will just survive it, but if I am not pulled out in some fashion before my second turn, then I will be a goner.
All right, we need to take this thing out this turn.
So the question is probably, so why don't you take your 10 damage now? The question is going to be, are you going to, for the team, and the team minus Peter's not part of this equation anymore, are you going to try and save Peter by killing the cube, or save Peter by pulling him out of the cube, which means the cube will be alive longer? For the first phase of that decision, we turn to Flessa, because it's your turn.
Kill it.
Well, I am not in a place where I can even reach Peter to pull him out.
That's
so, nor is my strength excellent. Now, I'm not flanking with Acrid, am I?
I would say no.
Right.
You could wait until after Acrid goes, if that would.
Or you could shift.
Or
it's not like you have to move.
Yeah, I think since I'm not helpful for Peter, except in possibly killing the cube, and the best chance that I have of killing the cube is if I am flanking and can do sneak attack damage, I am going to just wait. And if an opportunity pops up for me to be more effective, I will go at that time.
Okay. Olestrin, you probably don't care about flanking.
I really don't.
Do you have any trick arrows left?
God, you know what? I kind of
Boxing
used
glove.
them all up.
Yeah.
And so all I can do is shoot a couple and see what happens. Good God. That's an 18, so that's a miss. And that is a 26 versus AC.
All right, that'll hit. Don't forget to do
deal.
your quarry damage.
Oh, God. It's dreadful. 5 plus... Another 1, so 6 damage. That was a garbage arrow. I knew I shouldn't have bought these off-brand arrows.
Yeah, do not go cheap on arrows, people.
Yeah. Gruthar's discount arrows. Stay away.
All right.
These are Kirkland arrows, right? You just got the bulk pack at Costco. Kirkland arrows.
Now, if I were... Now, I probably...
Do you have any action
I'm
points
wondering...
left?
I'm wondering, well, I don't really need him to move, and so I'm wondering if it makes sense to run over and flank with Flessa just so she has the opportunity to stabby at the thing.
You could try that. You might end
Although
up with
Kay may be a better... I don't know how you are at hand-to-hand combat, Kay.
My beast form is decent at hand-to-hand combat, so that's possible.
All right.
That could happen.
So, I don't know. One or the other of us should probably flank with Flessa so she has a better opportunity. And I'm willing to do it. Or you can do it.
I mean, unless Acrid... I mean, if Acrid wants to, sidestep around the cube and try to pull Peter out, she would
That
also
is-
then
That
be
is
flanking.
what I plan to do.
Okay, so you ranged people,
So-
if you want to stay where you are, do it.
I'll stay hiding in the back then, as usual.
Mhm.
And that does it for my fantastic turn.
Just checking, because I'm trying to give you all the options you have. You don't have any action points left if you wanted to do an additional attack. Right?
No, I already used one and I'm out.
All right. Kay, do you want to jump
Can
in?
I could give him one of mine. I have extras.
It doesn't work that way. I think unless you have like a special magic hat.
No.
Kay, you have the option to go now unless you want to wait till later in the turn.
Okay, you know what? I am going to try something. I am going to pull out my daily, which is Lightning Arc, which is versus Reflex. And we're going to pray that it hits.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably not 17.
Not quite. The cube is not very reflexive, but does it do something on a miss because it's a daily?
Yeah, it does half damage on a miss.
All right, that was a good choice then. So it gets sizzled by the lightning.
Of course, I rolled a critical fail, so it only gets 7 damage.
Does it take 7 damage or half of 7?
No. Oh, shoot. Yes, it takes 3. That's unfortunate.
4.
Let's call it 4.
We round up, don't we?
3.5. And does the effect still happen or on a miss?
An effect happens, I believe, right?
All right. Yep. Make a secondary attack that is area burst 1. Well, that doesn't matter.
Because that would hit somebody else, basically.
Well, it could, but yeah, it you can't really knock a cube prone, so there's not really a point.
Okay. Well, you did a little bit of damage. That may be.
Hey. Yeah.
It's not looking good,
damage.
Peter.
I'm so sorry, Peter. And unfortunately, I do not have an action point.
All right. Acrid.
Okay, to do a healing surge, that's not considered my action? Or do I have to use an action point to do a healing surge and then also to pull Peter out?
You would need a power in order to take a healing surge.
You could take a second wind.
You could take a second wind, but that would be your standard. So you probably don't want to. So if you could either take your second wind to heal yourself, or
I'll
pull
wait.
Peter,
I'll wait.
pull Peter out.
I'm going to pull Peter out. So I'm going to move over here. Is this a
Yeah.
good enough spot for you?
Sure.
Peter, had you taken your second wind already this
Yeah.
encounter?
Okay.
No.
Well, you should have.
This is the worst eulogy I've ever heard.
So can I use acrobatics to try to super pull him out?
Actually,
you
I
wanna
might
use
have. I might have used it. I'm not sure.
Acrobatics
Okay.
or athletics?
I'm going to use, athletics.
Do you need me to put together a spreadsheet for you?
Do it.
I got paper
Okey-doke.
here. I'm good.
Let's hope for the best, Peter. Okay, I grab him and try to yank him out of the cube because
Okay.
I've been in there and it was not pretty.
Go, Acrid, go.
It's not a good place.
Yes.
That looks good. 25 looks very good.
That was a good choice. That rolling a high number there. That was key.
Blue.
You
Get him
drag
out of the fray.
Peter's bloody, unconscious, sizzling, kind of what's left of Peter Dragonforge onto the ground next to you. Peter Dragonforge,
Wow.
1 hit point away from being dead forever.
Somebody drag him
Oh, yeah.
farther away from the cube.
Yeah.
I'll pull him further away from the cube.
If you can.
Can I bring him to this
All right.
sarcophagus area here and leave him there?
Not without incurring an
Although you
opportunity
need to
Yeah,
be
I
able
think
to
not
get-
without not
Ah,
the cube would hit you
goodness.
if you're
Yeah.
wrong.
I'll just try
Could
to
she maybe
throw
move to that
him.
corner and
I'll
throw
throw
him?
him I pulled him out and threw him on the other side.
I will tell you.
I know,
the
but
cube
that
is
might do a hit
probably-
point of damage. Don't do it.
This is
Oh,
not
don't-
how to treat a
Don't do it.
person near death.
Gently throw him up there.
Gently.
The cube's why
Cradling
would the
him.
cube pull him back in? He's got no nourishment left in him. It's going to
Yeah.
go for one of us.
Yeah. Peter
Okay.
is physically and metaphorically just an empty husk. at this
Peter
point.
doesn't know
So
why
I
I
just
attacked him the
realized-
last time, let alone this time. Must really
So
hate
I
Bahamut.
just realized, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. So I have a special immediate reaction when anybody drops to 0 hit points that does
Oh.
damage to the cube.
Do you want to? How much
Yeah,
damage?
but did you
Uh,
do that
30
last time?
damage.
78.
It's a death surge. It's
Death
I
surge,
don't believe
yeah.
I've used it this encounter.
You couldn't have nothing's died, or unless
No,
unless one of your
nothing's-
friends died. So,
No, I don't.
Yeah, well,
nobody
haven't
has.
died yet.
dropped to 0. I dropped to 0 hit points inside the cube earlier, and I thought you used it then.
Yeah,
Did
I think
I?
she did.
I think so.
Crap. Well,
That's
never
how
mind
we
then,
got our
sorry.
5 temp hit points too, I think.
Yes.
We need to
it
take
is.
That was it.
We need to keep
Never
better
mind.
records.
So I'm on a different computer. I'm
It's like
sorry.
we haven't played for a
I don't
month
have
or
these
something.
notes.
Acrid, can you put yourself back adjacent
Oh,
to
yeah,
Never mind.
sorry.
the cube over there?
Bloop.
all right.
With
I think
Peter?
that was a huge turn, Acrid. I think you probably, you've at
Same
least
Peter.
you bought the team another turn at the very least. I was gonna be like, you saved the day. And it's like, no, that cube's still.
And does
needs to be-
Acrid have an action point?
I do have an action point, actually. Let me just see
Maybe
if I
use
have
it to
anything.
second wind.
or hit the cube,
Or try to
One of
kill
those?
it.
I'll try to.
You are flanking. You get a +2 to hit.
I'll take the +2 to hit. I could heal myself, and we could survive one more time. Well, I could survive one more time, or I could try to kill it.
Well, we don't know who it will try to pull in next time if we don't kill it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I think
sure
that
it's not going to be
probably-
Peter, but if it's going to possibly be you and you can heal yourself.
Yeah.
Although it is also possible for you to use that commander's strike to order me to make a melee basic attack.
You know what? I like
Because
that
I would have
idea.
sneak attack.
I like that idea better because you are in a perfect position, and that means you can go twice. So I'm actually going to give it up, and I'm going to send over, and I'll be like, Erica.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Flessa.
Flessa.
Yeah.
Seamless.
Don't know what. Yeah,
Seamless.
smooth. It was smooth. I'm dazed. I'm burning and seething. Just calling out random names. So I give my turn to Flessa, so she can go twice.
Okay. And that's a
All right,
melee
Commander Strike.
basic. Is there there's no plus to that. It's just I just get to take a melee basic attack, correct?
I believe it is just that.
Okay.
A bonus to
within
damage
5
modifier.
squares. Wait a second. Commander's strike. One ally choice to make a melee attack against. They get a bonus plus my intelligence modifier, which is because I am so brilliant. I believe that's a 1. Wait a second. Let me just see.
I think it's a 2, actually.
Oh, it's a 2. You get a 2 bonus. I'm
2
not
damage.
that bad.
2 damage, I believe.
Oh,
Two-
that's to damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here is
Okay, so
the
now
to hit
one.
roll. 26 to hit.
All right, you're slicing and dicing. There's bits of acid cube flying everywhere.
All right. And let's see. So that is 15 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right, wow, huge turn. So Acrid.
Actually,
saves
hang on.
Peter.
I forgot to add my strength bonus. That's 16
Oh.
points of
Woohoo!
damage.
Oh, aha.
Did that count the +2 that Acrid gave you?
No, sorry. 18
18.
points of
I'm
damage.
being very helpful today.
Yes, you are. We appreciate
So,
that.
Acrid saves Peter Dragonforge's life, and then she's like, Flessa, murder the cube already! And Flessa stabs at the
Slaughter
cube. The
on.
cube is still there, but the cube does not look great. No one's inside the cube, which is that's a big deal. So
Well, I'd like to take my actual turn
Do
now. If I can do that. Now, do I still get sneak attack damage? Even though I've used sneak attack on that one? Is it every
yeah,
attack?
you get it. I
Okay.
use I am bad about using turn and round interchangeably. You can do it once per turn, and you have not. This is your turn. You
Got
can
it.
do it multiple times a round, unless someone on
Okay.
the internet tells me I'm wrong, which happens with everything.
Well, they're not going to do it right now.
Nope,
Shut
not
up,
in
people
real
out there.
time.
Yep. All right. So here is my sly flourish 21. And
That's
that
21
includes-
damage, 27 versus AC.
Oh, you're right. I was reading the wrong thing. Yay. Okay. So 27 to hit.
All right. Well, you just did what combined like 40 damage to that cube.
I don't like this cube.
Does not look. The cube does not look great. It's still there. It's definitely wobbling. Some of the corners have been cut off. It's increasingly less cube-like with every passing moment, but it's still there. And the question is, will it get another turn, or will Melik or Rizwan kill it? Let's find out what's going on with Melik. Assuming Flessa that you're good on your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to. I don't really have anywhere to go. I'm kind of trapped.
Yeah, you are
up against the wall,
literally. It's
back's
Flessa
against
has
the
her
wall.
back to the
Mhm.
wall. There's a cube. All of her friends are basically on the other side of the cube, providing
Mhm.
flanking. But you
Yep.
realize this was a great situation tactically to get combat advantage. It's not
Exactly.
a great place to spend the rest of your life.
But I still might. So
Yeah.
Tony, when I use Inspiring Presence, which is like
Mhm.
natural, and it says when an ally who sees you spends an action point and takes an extra action, that ally regains lost hit points equal to 1/2 of your level plus your charisma modifier, which is almost nothing.
Yeah.
But when that happens, does that just happen naturally?
Yep. Whenever you hear someone say, "I spent an action point,"
They get
you
3
should
hit
remind them
points?
to do that, because I think probably they've forgotten to do that like a
Okay.
million times.
So, okay, fair. I will try to remember that.
No,
so
no,
I've already
do,
forgotten
do
it.
I
What is
they,
it?
they
get
could
to
also
use
remember
that since
too.
I used an action point right now as well?
So what happens when we use an action point?
Is it you or is it your allies? It may only be, you may not help yourself.
Yes, when an ally who
what's the
sees you spends an
Yes.
action point, they get an extra action. The ally regains lost hit points equal to 1/2 of your level plus your charisma modifier, which is, it ends up
what's-
being, do we
what's
round
the
up?
math on that? Yeah.
4 hit points
So every time you use an action point,
that
you
you
gain
can
4
see
hit
me.
points.
Wow.
If
You get 4 hit
remember that.
points.
Yeah. I don't think people have been great about remembering to do that.
And that's just when.
So
I
we
don't
should
think
all
that's
increase our
great
hit
about
points by like
reminding
8
people.
right now, right?
Nope.
That's just when Acrid uses an action point, or anybody.
No, when you
anyone
guys
who
use
can
an action
see
point.
Acrid. Anyone who sees Acrid.
I'll
While
try to
using their
remember.
action point.
Interesting.
Is a warlord. She has all these great bonuses just for like hanging out. She can help you move
Yeah.
around. She can order Flessa to murder things.
She's like a
I
secret
like that
warlord,
one.
though. She doesn't want to let everybody know these powers
Sorry.
that she's got.
Sorry.
I will let you know, having rewatched some of the episodes to make sure I've been doing stuff right. Georgia has mentioned this like 5 times, and I believe Steve has been like, really? Each time?
Yeah, I just wrote it on my action point
That doesn't sound like me.
card.
That
Oh,
was
that's a
probably
good
somebody
idea.
else.
That's a good idea.
Then mark it as your quarry.
It only took Steve like 2 adventures to remember to mark things as his quarry.
That's pretty good for me.
Yeah. All right, Melik, it is your turn.
Well, as I've explained before, my options with large things that don't move are pretty limited, so it's magic missile time again.
We like that.
Orb aloft. Pew pew! 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Rizwin, the cube is still there, but it is like it's kind of just a pile of acid jelly at this point. It's barely a cube anymore. One hit would probably take it down. How you feeling?
Let's see how this goes. I rolled a 14. I'm not feeling that great today.
You
I have no action
have angered the
points.
cube.
Damn it. No.
Do not anger Happy Fun Cube.
Well, at least I have full hit points.
The cube is gonna make one last swing at it's gonna go for Rizwin because you just hit it and it's flailing, it's reacting wildly at this point.
Great.
Rizwin, 25 versus Fortitude.
Yeah, nope.
I'm just gonna start typing out the damage.
Okay.
All right. You take 19 acid damage as the cube just like sloughs a huge amount of acid in your direction.
Ow.
I will tell you the cube has 1 magic missile's worth of health left in him. And it's now the good guy's turn.
Cool.
Well,
I'm bloody.
Hey, Melik, maybe you should go
So
first.
Melik, just go zap it.
Okay. Here, let me handle this, guys. Zap!
The cube has just a smoking hole through what's left of it, and it just kind of just dissolves into pieces and drips
Ew.
down into that pit that it was living in. It is no longer a cube.
I pull Riswin out of the massive acid.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm just gonna delete the cube from the map because it's scary.
What tasty
Alright.
treats
Thank you.
besides us were in the cube?
That's a good question. It looks like if you climb down the pit,
My
There
glowing
might be-
stone was there.
there was a glowing stone. Let me just consult my notes for a second. You guys may want to do some healing, right?
Yes. please.
Nah.
Yeah.
Let's do like
I
a
could
night's
use
rest.
all of the healing.
I could too. No, not as
Uh,
much as you. You could really
No.
use all the healing.
Minus 19 hit points is my limit. No, seriously, it is my limit.
Oh goodness.
We brought you to your limit and not a penny over.
Well, you recharge from 0, right?
Yes.
Yes. Are we going to stay here long enough for Rizwin to be able to grant us all healing words?
Yes.
Might
Peter,
as well.
you get +5 to your healing surge.
Do I have Tony? What do I have to do? Does somebody have to wake me up? And
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
okay,
A healing
You're
word
okay-
will
you're-
automatically make you conscious.
Yeah, you're out of combat. There's no problems. So all is well.
so I get +5.
+5 to your
Is that including the +1 for your armor?
surge. I think no, it's not. I always forget that. So 6.
Okay.
Um.
Love that armor.
Okay. Who else wants another healing surge? Peter, do you want another one?
Oh, give
Yeah.
Peter, yeah.
You get an extra 6.
Yay.
Nice.
Who else wants some? I'm going to take some. It's going to be great.
I could use one too.
Either heal thyself.
Yes. Yes. Plus 13. Okay.
So Steve, Steve's not there. I was going to explain the reason. So listeners, the reason that I didn't do a second wind there was that I was 1 hit point under my bloodied number, and I wanted to attack and hit that cube good because I get extra damage when bloodied, and I missed,
Mhm.
and that was
Tide of greed.
what
The
almost
lesson
killed
is-
Peter
The
Dragon.
The lesson is don't miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Acker, do you get a +2 to your healing surge? At least one of them.
Oh, I'll take that.
And somebody else can take a +4.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Is this a milestone combat? Does anybody recall whether we took
It-
one for the spiders? I don't think we did.
This is your second
This-
one, so everybody gains an action point.
Yay!
Okay.
Not according to my notes.
Is that not true? Wasn't
We
the
got an
spiders-
action point after the swarm of grubs.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
the grubs.
You're right.
Mhm.
Sorry. In my mind, it's just been spiders.
I
the
mean,
whole
But
morning.
didn't we fight 2 swarms of grubs?
Technically, we killed the second one, but the second one we killed by just opening a chest and having Ackard puke in it multiple
It counts.
times.
That
Yeah.
counts.
Erica?
Puke
Erica,
counts.
take an action point.
Yes.
So we all get an action point. Yay!
Or just Erica for
You
remembering
can, I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
you can only use one as an encounter, so they're not
Yeah.
like, you know.
I'll
it's-
take it.
Who else needs healing words?
Is
So
everybody?
if I needed to use another healing surge, I would need another healing word.
Yes.
No,
You
well-
Can I have
technically you
one-
can spend a surge without the healing word, but the surge, the healing word gives you the surge plus a bonus.
And the healing
Oh,
word is
more.
for free. So
Yeah, no, and it's
yeah,
free,
please
so.
then pass it over again.
you get an extra +2.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's just
I'm really
time
rolling
that we're
terribly
Sweet,
burning
for you.
I'm
with
good
those.
now.
That's it.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm back up.
I'm back up.
I'll make you
Amazing.
unblooded.
All right, I'm looking back down the pit just in case there was anything shiny down there.
Peter, how
Yeah.
are you doing? Do you need another healing word?
No.
Okay.
I'm just
You're
gonna-
no longer bloody.
I'm going to take another. I'm no longer bloodied, and I'm going to take another healing surge to just get to my max.
So I don't know about
Well,
y'all, but all
that
of my
was,
daily powers are exhausted.
Yeah.
Can we sleep here?
Well, I don't think we can sleep. It's only been like 2 combats since we slept in the.
But
It's
It
like
seems like
10:30
it's been
in the
hours.
morning. Do you guys work for like the federal government or something?
Dragonforge and Associates does have a generous benefits package.
This is just a very exhausting fight. You
Like-
know, I feel like I need to sleep all night again.
I could take a
Mainly
nap.
death benefits, Peter. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take a look down this pit just in case there's anything else down there.
Oh,
The
yeah.
glowing stone should have dropped back down there by now.
hmm So we should be able to see.
Just a second. Everything's great.
Something happens.
Please let there not be another gelatinous cube.
It respawns at the bottom of the pit. Ah!
Now I have
The
not.
gelatinous cube's mother comes looking for it.
I have written that I haven't used my daily exploit in a day.
I don't know what your
Does
daily
everyone
exploit is.
remember? It's a bastion of defense. I don't think that I used it before since last time since I took the time off.
That sounds correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Do we get an
Awesome.
action point after
Okay,
this
so I've
one,
won.
or is that
Yo, we got one.
okay? Good,
He was being generous. He handed us each an action point.
nice.
Mhm.
You know, if Ackard's in sight when you take that action point, you get plus 4 hit points and an action.
All right. I was trying to find a generous item to give you that's in the pit. Alestrin, you spy with your beady little eyes at the bottom of the
No,
pit.
they're elven eyes. Come on, beady.
it-
It's not.
it looks
little
like-
Evelyn eyes.
There's a variety of skeletal remains of creatures that presumably the gelatinous cube has fed on over the generations. And nestled in the skeleton of one unfortunate creature, it looks like there is a potion vial that some unfortunate creature never had the chance to use before being consumed by a gelatinous cube.
Somebody want to hold the other end of this rope while I shimmy down and grab that thing?
I'll hold it.
All
I
right.
hate to keep bringing up my magical hands, but
Oh, magical hands.
Yeah, but I don't think the range on that is 30 feet. Is it?
I think it's 50 now.
Maybe it
30 feet
is.
doesn't seem that far.
it's one hand.
Just lower Melik halfway down the pit instead of lowering Alestrin all the way down the pit.
It's ranged 5, so I think that's
25 feet.
25 feet.
All
All right,
right.
might as well. Off you go then.
I'm going.
All
Shimmying
right.
down. Do I need to roll something just to make sure I don't plummet to
No.
my death?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
This is
All
this
those
is-
soft bones will catch you.
yeah.
Well, the acid burned them and made them like foam.
Oh, they're malleable.
Peter
probably
Dragonforge
use
is
them like
not
a
a
trampoline at this
biologist.
point.
So,
Peter
There is,
Dragonforge is in the corner, shivering, wondering why Bahamut didn't. Or actually, he's probably praising Bahamut for saving him.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
should have asked for help
There was
earlier.
a favor of the gods involved somewhere in that chain of events. So.
Not that you ever got to
Yeah,
use
the
it.
the
but-
favor was Acrid pulled you out of the cube.
Yeah.
Well, Acrid
Bahamut
is a
moves
follower.
in mysterious
And
ways.
Bahamut
Acrid,
is a
follower
Acrid
of
is a
Bahamut.
dragonborn. Bahamut is a dragon. I think that you can put the pieces together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
follow the money.
Miracles do
following.
happen.
Dragons
The
are
only
good.
other Bahamut worshiper in the party is the one that saved you. So there you go.
All right, Alestrin, you find there's a potion. It even has a label. It's got like a nice little
So like Brother P
like-
Touch kind of.
it's got like a little calligraphied label on it.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
It says bubble up. Good.
it says Squib and Glib's Potion Emporium,
Oh, Squib and Glibs.
and
Those
then it's
guys
got
are good.
instructions.
Yeah, the
Is that-
kobolds
what do the
wished
instructions
that
say?
they were as good as Squib and Glib.
I thought they split up.
By
Well,
the
they
way,
did, but
I'm
this must have
sorry.
been,
It's
you know,
3
from
hit points you get,
an old
not
batch.
4. I apologize.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
All right. Well, we'll forget about 3 points instead of 4 then next time we have a combat.
Oh, wait. I might be
We're
wrong.
never forgetting
No
that
doubt
again.
you'll remember it now that we've had
Plus
like,
your
a
intelligence.
conversation
Sorry.
about it.
It's 3. Do we round up for this?
Sure.
5 then.
Yes.
Apologies.
I believe.
You always round one way, and I can never remember which.
I think it's up,
I
Monty.
think it's usually down, but
I don't know.
It's round
supposed to
up
be
when it
down.
helps us, and it's
Pretty
down
sure
when
it's
it
down.
hurts us.
Oh, Jason says it's down. So
Is it down?
yeah,
it is.
Okay. Sorry.
Wait,
I was
side
are
right
you
at the
guys
first
on
place.
Listen to the
exactly?
DM. Come on, listen
So
to
then
the
it's
DM.
4,
The DM's
is what
word
you're
is
saying.
law.
What are we
Alright.
doing here?
4.
Say, what do these
Alestrin-
instructions say?
They say in case of extreme unfortunate situations, consume, and then it
Oh,
says
that's
contents,
timely.
potion of vitality.
Ah.
Oh,
And yet they didn't consume it when they were eaten by the cube.
Well, they
Do I have
probably
some-
thought they'd do better off if they were bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
I hand it to Melik and say, "Hey, Melik, do you have any idea what a potion of vitality does?"
Makes you stronger, more vital. Vitality is from the Latin, which I'm not sure we have Latin here. But
All right, I take it back
means
from
life.
Lester and I throw it against the wall. I mean,
No, no!
Melik.
You are Alestrin.
I take it away
What?
from myself.
Whoa. It just got metaphysical.
Yeah.
Peter's looking over at these sarcophagi and wondering what they're all about.
Melik, I was more curious about any specific effects that a potion of vitality
No.
might.
Well, let me study it with my well-known arcane skills, which I believe go like this.
Yes. Melik, on the other side of the potion, the label continues.
Oh. If you turn it here,
Oh, see, this is why we
Oh.
brought you along.
shake
You
before using.
You can consume it as a minor action. You spend a healing surge, but regain 25 hit points.
Yikes! All right,
You
somebody who
can-
has a lot of hit points and actually uses them should probably
and
have
you
this.
can make one saving throw against an effect that a saving throw can end.
Maybe give it to Peter.
I would love
Wait,
that
what?
potion.
It seems like a Peter sort of thing.
All right.
You know what? Past failure is not an indication of future failure.
I soak up damage. This lets me soak up more
But
damage.
he's-
It's what
yeah,
I
he's
do.
in
It's
the
my
front.
job. I
that sounds
smile
like a good-
and things hit
Good
me.
tank potion.
That's what I'm here for.